Hey all, how you all doing? I thought I'd do this quick video to show you the new theme. This theme has been in the works for a long time, and yeah, these. I mean, for I know you guys obviously use other mods and things like that, but I don't think you appreciate how long the original people who create this stuff, how long it actually takes to make it. But you know, I hope you're gonna like it now that you're gonna see it. But first. Before I show you how to install the new mod, I just wanted to show you the old theme. Now this is the old theme for FIFA 14. I think, to be honest with you, it was awful in 2014 anyway. I mean, it's a disgusting theme. How they thought that this was nice, I don't know. I mean, these feathered edges are from like the 70s. Disgusting. Anyway, it is what it is. Sorry, EA, but you know, you are useless sometimes. But let's get into the installation, shall we? So let's close off FIFA 14. Let's close this off completely. Need to do that because it's going to be need to be regenerated afterwards. So here we go. So this is the download file here. Simply want to extract those files and it will spit out an exe file. Simply double click on this and now it will come up with this. Here all you need to do is browse and find your FIFA 14 installation. You may not have it where I have it, but because I use Origin, it is actually an Origin Games folder here. Now this is a clean install. I do think that you should use a clean install. This can of course be used on top of other mods, but it has specifically been created for FIFA Infinity Patch version 2, and I hope that you're enjoying that mod. I've seen lots of feedback, and just actually before I carry on, just wanted to address that quickly. I have seen all of the feedback that people are leaving, especially on YouTube and so on. I'm not ignoring anyone. I am making notes where relevant, and I will be making massive changes to the mods coming very soon. But as you can see, once you see this theme, you'll see that a lot of work has been going on behind the scenes, and I think you're going to appreciate it once it's done. So there you go. It's a very quick install. All you need to do now, of course, is once that's now been installed, because there are new files been added, you need to regenerate using FIFA 14. Excuse me. Once that's regenerated, we will start up FIFA 14 and I will go through the mod very briefly with you. I'm also going to show, once I've showed this, I'll actually show you how to uninstall the mod as well using the scripts that's provided. So that's now been regenerated. So let's open up FIFA 14. We can close that off now. And you will see straight away once this opens that I've made modifications to virtually everything really that I can, and there may be further modifications coming to this mod in the future, but for now this will be as is, and we'll see what happens in the future. But yeah, there are a few areas that could be improved, there's no doubt about that. So there you go. As you can see here, I've got a new splash here for Sancho, and I've also got a new splash screen that comes up here. I think some of you have already seen a lot of this stuff because of course I had a preview of it about a month ago, I think it was. So anyway, so there we go. So we've got Raheem Sterling there. As you can see there, I've put a little FIP 14 version 2 because it is specifically created for that mod. So we're going to use English. As many of you will have noticed, I am English. Now, as I said, this is inspired from FIFA 14, so not necessarily the same. The reality is I don't actually know how to move this center text over to the right, and I don't like other mods that I've seen where the text is sitting over the top of Hazard and stuff like that. So I've decided to keep it like this. I like it anyway. As you can see here, little things like we've got this little bouncing thing here. Is obviously just little touches that you just may not be aware of. I've also removed this area up here simply because I felt that it just kind of got in the way. So as you can see here, we've got all the different modes here. We've got kickoff mode, you've got tournament mode here, and you've got all the all the nice features that it came with before. Of course, some of the modes are not available, as you will see in some of the other tabs, but you can be a pro player. Ultimate Team, of course, doesn't work. Continue Manager Career, I'll show you that shortly. This is just a placeholder. This will take you into the tournament screens. You've got the kickoffs and highlights, stuff like that. You've got skill games, practice arena, and under the More tab you've got the tournament mode again, and then you've got some of the online modes that you can no longer access anymore, so I'll put them here. Of course you've got the football club. All of this stuff is no longer available, but I still decided to just, you know, snazz up that menu a little bit. And you've got the customize area. I'll leave these menus for you to go through, but first of all I will take you into career mode, and let's have a look and see the changes that we made here. So I'm just going to load up just a generic career from the start. As you can see, the layout is very similar, but I've just added a little bit more space. You can see here the colours from FIFA 20 are being used, the instruction menu has been changed. I've added a new map for the football pitch at the bottom here. You can put your instructions in, and it's just little details, you know, like the boxes have changed and the highlights have changed, things like that. So let's come out of here, and also we'll have a look on the squad page. So we see here it's very simple, similar actually to what we have with the original FIFA 14, but actually it's very similar in FIFA 20. They really haven't done much with the menus at all. But you also notice, as you see here, even the icons have changed at the bottom. Now edit player is locked by default, and because the store is closed you cannot get there, but so I've added a new tab in here so you can now edit players directly. So there you go, so that's that. So the next thing here, transfer window, of course. You've got a new finances tab. I've kind of highlighted the finances a little bit just to, you know, give that a bit more weight, seeing as it's a big in this mod you need to really work hard to buy players, and I've had a bit of feedback on that, and I'll be looking into that in the future. You've got now the new office inbox. Again, it's very similar to what it was before, but yeah, so it's a nice little changes. The objectives, just, you know, a little bit cleaner, you know, I like the grey that they've used. I like the grey with the accented colours and blah 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 of the pink. I think the table menu looks really quite nice, and the calendar has just been spruced up a little bit, just a little bit flatter than the original. Some new icons added in over here as well, just to give it a bit of a boost really, and just bring it up to date really. I really quite like it. I'm quite like this a lot actually. I'll probably use this layout for future themes as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it really. What else did I want to show? Oh yeah, I just wanted to show you the team management as well, because these are the main menus here. So you see that I've removed that hexagon shape here. That's been removed completely. And you'll also see just small things like the player roles here. I've now updated the icons. The way that FIFA 14 put them in there is sort of misaligned, but that's just the way you have to put up with these things sometimes. You've got the quick tactics menus, pretty similar, but I quite like the accented grey. Some of the other themes I've seen has kind of used really washed out colours. You can't really read the text, and of course we've been playing this game for a long time, so we all know what it says anyway, but I still prefer that you can actually read it. But again, nearly all of the colours are directly from FIFA 20, and I must say I'm really happy with how this has come out and how things are looking. So yeah, I hope you really enjoy this theme. Now if you don't enjoy the theme, there's a very simple way of actually getting rid of it. So I'm just going to close the game off here, and I'm going to take you into the folder. So when you install the mod, what happens is it actually places a file here called delete fit version 2 F20 inspired theme. Now simply by double clicking on this file, it will run through some scripts. It will then remove that file. That will show you that that's then done, and all you need to then do is go back into here and go back here and regenerate. And whilst that's doing that, so I'll just give you an update on future releases. So I have now added 200 plus stadiums to the mod. I think I have a list of about another 60. They take quite a while to add. So for now, I haven't actually done the... I may not even do the next 60 for a little while yet. But I'm now moving on. Now that this theme is done, I'm actually going to move on to work on some software, which you guys won't see for a little while. But those will be used to improve the mod, especially with this CM Objective 31, I think, issue, the main one that people coming out. I'm actually working on versions where you can use teams from Turkey, China, and so on. You can use all of those teams with objectives in the future, but those take time to do. So I'm just going to come back to that in the future. So there you can see actually the theme, it's reverted back to normal just by using that script. And if you want to re-add the theme, you just have to go back and follow this video once again. So in terms of time, because everybody asked me when these releases will be, I don't know yet, I'll be honest with you. I don't know when I will finish them. We've all got to work and so on, so when they're ready, they're ready. But I will be releasing some stuff once I've tested the software. So I hope you enjoyed this theme, and I will catch up with you all very soon. Ciao for now, guys.